Hi, my name is Kelly Wilson. And for my adult book talk, that was a lot harder for me because I love to read. And the one that came to mind when thinking about this, and the one that I chose, was Wonder. Wonder is a book that I initially read for just because I heard it was on the bestseller, and I was looking for a book, and I've later used it as a read aloud for my third grade classroom. This story is about a boy who has a defected face. He basically tells his story with his friends, using his friends. He has his perspective, and then different perspectives come into each chapter. So we get his friend's perspective, his teachers, his sister, his parents. So we have all these different perspectives, and the theme of this story seems to kind of be, to me, like everyone has their own story, and wonder comes from he always wants you wondering about what he looks like and what it would be like to be in his shoes. And so for me, throughout the entire story, I was always wondering, and at the end, I really wanted a picture, but they never give it to you. This book is kid-centered, so you can see where a kid's perspective comes from. He talks about how any of our students in the elementary setting would talk, so that's interesting. And I would definitely read it for a different perspective. It gives multiple perspectives in here, and I used to babysit someone with a learning disability, and so I could see reading this book like how intriguing it could be and how frustrating as someone who maybe look different or acts different or doesn't learn the same way, how they could feel in a classroom. As a teacher, I think it's really important to see how your kids perceive different kids or even yourself. He's very honest, but in the book he's very quiet, and so as a teacher you really don't understand what they're going through, and this story really allows you to do that. The style of the writing is something that I really enjoy. They're broken into smaller chapters, and like I said, every chapter kind of gives someone else's perspective. So his sister obviously is very protective over him, and then ultimately his perspective is the most important, and it teaches you a lot about other people, and it definitely teaches you to be a better teacher, in my opinion. It's definitely a great read, and like I said, it's on the New York Times bestseller, so give it a read.